What's up? It's your boy Carcino here, and let's talk about it right fast. LeBron James, Los Angeles Lakers 23. To me, this has been his best game as a Laker. Down the stretch, the game was getting out of hand for the Los Angeles Lakers, and LeBron James stepped up and showed you exactly who he was. There was no hesitation involved. He did everything he set out to do, everything that was planned, organized, structured. He really set out and made a difference. And the shock of the hour was him actually showing up and making shots that I never thought he could make in pressure type situations. Things that he really hadn't done. He does them so few in between. Or he get help from the referees. They let him get away with stuff. But he earned it last night. And that was the key. And that's the thing we always wanted to see LeBron earning. You know, and sometimes, you know, Michael Jordan earned it. We see Jordan go out there, he earned it. Mike had some games where the refs bail him out, but when the chips were down, Michael Jordan would earn it. He would go out and he would earn it. There'll be no confusions about that. Jordan would go out and he'll put on a performance where he would earn it. And we always wanted to see that with LeBron. He does it sometimes, but not all the times. We see him in pressure situations, and he normally, if the game is tied, there's no real pressure for him. But when they're losing, you want to see him kind of step up and take over. And he did that. He stepped up, he took over, and said, we will not lose this game. I'm going to take it over myself. I was proud to see that happen, actually. So I'm like, he finally had a game in which I really can't say anything about it. Even defensively, he stepped up and played some good defense. I mean, look, it's the Spurs. They've been reeling lately. They've been losing games. We know that. But LeBron didn't hurt the team defensively last night. He really inspired and lifted the team up and put them on his back. Now, they are playing, but he was hitting 30-foot three-pointers better than he could shoot a free throw. And one was contested. So, yeah, he had a great game last night. That was probably the best game I've seen him have as a Laker, was yesterday. So I don't care how many, somebody be like, he had more points than that. It's not about the points. It's about the play, the state of play of the game. The state of play, I think he played a better game yesterday, especially against competition or when they were down or losing and they're battling to win the game. I'm not going to say he didn't have any, they all going to get help. LeBron's going to get some calls, but you know that going in, so you prepare for that. You answer with execution. But LeBron he took over the game. He opened the floor up. He got everybody else hard, hit some big shots. But that opened up because of LeBron's play. So in the fourth quarter, he stepped up and proved like, hey, this is my team. I'm the best player on this court. I'm not going to lose 30. To be honest, they were in a dogfight. And while they were in this dogfight, he stepped up. Spurs was killing them because of that, and they was running those plays, but I wouldn't say he's MVP. No. It's too early. Trying to pick an MVP before you even at the All-Star break is like asinine. Because you're going to have 20, 30 guys that could be MVP right now. I mean, we just got out of November. November used to be the start of the NBA season. So we just got like 1 month down. We're like a quarter of the games are played. A lot of basketball left. A lot of basketball. So I see it a lot differently than a lot of people. Look, you're going back to 2007. See, that's what I mean. We're talking about closing games, and you're talking about 2007. The throwing Andrew McDyess out the game. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I remember that. What's up? What's up, Q? I see you. By the way, if you want to make a donation to the page, all you got to do is click the link in the description box, and it will take you there directly. Yes, I've seen that on a bumper sticker in Tennessee. Pop isn't losing his touch. It's just that this was bound to happen. You know, he's been getting by with guys just not talented enough to hold the floor. You know, like Manu is talented. The guys that he got are good, and he's getting a lot out of them. You know, Rudy Gay was going to give you some sparks, but he's not an every night guy. The plays they're, you know, all not an every night guy. What's his name is playing way past his time, and Gasol. You got the guy, what's his name? Patty Mills is a streaky player. He's gonna give you sometime games where he's there, but he's a system player. You got a lot of these guys that are just starting out, but they're good players. They're not championship level players. Ulrich is not a guy that's going to step up and take over a game. He's only going to do his thing until somebody stops him. And he's not going to improve. He's not going to be a force inside the paint no matter how big he is. He's a guy that's going to fade away when he's right under the rim. You know, that's just Ulrich. You know, that's his game. But that and still, the Lakers outplayed the Spurs, and they took the game from them. The Spurs was beating them. Like, they were out hustling the Lakers early, and they were down, and LeBron had to step in that fourth quarter and really set the tone and set the pace. And I thought he played that just perfectly. That's what championship players do. They close. They closed the show. He closed it last night. I can't say nothing bad about it. He closed the show last night. Now, and I mean, the way he played, that was impressive. He earned it. See, your boy Carcino is a truth teller. And if it's the truth, then I gotta tell. So, on that note, he definitely earned it last night. Nah, it don't suit me. I would love to tell you how he sucked, but he didn't suck. If the guy didn't suck and he played the game well, I don't know what more you want me to say. I can't blame him for something he didn't do. You blame James when James do something wrong. That's why it's called blame James. Nothing messing up my celebration of the Spurs losing, but hey, it is what it is. He did a great job tonight. He inspired the Lakers because they all played better once he started getting going. They all got motivated. They were fired up. Usually they do have it in the bag, but LeBron happened. The Spurs, if they're winning that late, it was like silly happens with a Spurs team. But they don't really have, the veteran guys they have on the team are not really leaders. They're just veteran players. That's it, but they're not leaders. So when you have a situation, they're just veterans. Then you're forced to just scrape out a game. Hopefully the other team make enough mistakes where, you can win the game. If not, it'll probably just end badly. And this is how some teams, they know how to close, and certain teams they just don't. The veteran leadership is not there. There's no more Parkers. Tony Parker was there last year. No Manu, they gone. Kawhi is gone. It's a whole new environment there. And Aldridge is no leader. Nuh-uh. None at all. I mean, he was amazing. LeBron did things tonight that I didn't think he was able to do, especially in the fourth quarter. He played with energy. He stole the ball. He made moves. He played. He's going to be probably taking an ice bath tonight because he played. He was active and he sparked the rest of the team. He was amazing. It's the best I've seen him look as a Laker. Definitely. This is the best game I've ever seen him play as a Laker. Because they needed him. I'm not saying he did everything right. He closed the way you're supposed to close a game. And that's what being a leader is all about. What he just did tonight is what a leader is supposed to do, a captain. When the team needs you to step up and be that spark, you got to be that spark on call. It was Miami. He scored 51 points. That's all that meant. That game was pretty much in hand before it started. There was no D Wade. See, that's what I'm saying. You guys got to stop looking at stats. We're talking about the gameplay. This game was in the balance for them to lose. They needed him to score these points. You got to look at the opposition. They played the Spurs, a team that's very well coached, and they were executing. They knew LeBron and the Lakers, they can make a lot of turnovers. They're young. We got to answer with running our sets and executing. And they were executing. They knew what worked. They knew the weaknesses of some of the players, and they scored on them. So they did a tremendous job. And what I didn't understand, for the life of me, I didn't understand it for a very long time, was what in the world was going on with the system that they were running. It didn't make any sense to me. I mean, any whatsoever. Like in the last quarter, it was like the Spurs were just dead like a fish in water. They panicked. Like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? I don't know. They're coming on. LeBron's coming on. The crowd's into it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Is that Adam Sandler? Oh God, not an Adam Sandler. I can't perform in front of Adam Sandler. Oh, they won 4 in a row, and they should be happy about it. I mean, for them, this is going to be pretty good. When you got a team like this, I mean, they've been carried for a couple of games, but this game, they went out and earned it. They went out and earned this game, and they won it from the Spurs and they out hustled him, and LeBron was the one that out hustled them. He actually played very well. I'm not hating. No, I'm telling you exactly what happened like I do on the other nights. You just agree with what I'm talking about. It's just tonight you chose to agree with me because it aligned with your bias. Like, he'll ride. He's on our side now. He's not hating. Yay! It's like, no, he had a good game. When he has a bad one, I'll be there to tell you about it too. Oh, the DeRozan virus has been there all season. It's just that Pop knows when DeRozan don't have it, we're going to go through Patty Mills and Aldridge. We're going to take that pressure off you. It's going to be Rudy Gay, Aldridge, and Patty Mills. We will take the pressure off you. We don't want you to be that final guy, DeRozan. We know what happens to you in fourth quarters. You cannot deal with anxiety. And that's exactly what happened tonight. He went back to them icicles on the feet. And he got them cold feet again. And he just couldn't hit a layup. He couldn't hit anything. DeRozan was done the entire time. He had no idea what was going to come next. He was out of there. Oh, well, that's cool, LeBron. You know, you still want to donate like LeBron just said he finna do. Click the link in the description box. No, I'm not hating. I'm just telling the truth. The guy played a great game. So if you're going to play a great game, this is what you do. The leader should do that. Now, will LeBron do that every night? That's the problem. See, Kobe Bryant and Jordan, they was doing this on a nightly basis. So you knew this was the standard for them. For LeBron, you got to celebrate stuff like this because we might not see this again, especially from him. So we need to celebrate tonight. Somebody said, are you being held at gunpoint? We don't know if we're going to see this again. You know, the guy is like old. But tonight, on both ends of the ball, he was doing what needed to be done. That's all you could really ask for in that situation, because what you want to be able to do is dictate when and where and how the battle's going to be fought and how it's going to be played. Now, this is a game the Lakers, like I said, the Lakers should have won this game by 20 points. They should have. The Spurs played really bad, and they were still in the game because they knew how to execute on certain players that are weak defensively on the Los Angeles Lakers. Some of the young guys, when it comes to communication, they don't know how to communicate enough to the switches on who to guard, and still the Spurs just missed shots, man. Let's just be honest. And DeRozan, you know, he disappears in that fourth quarter, and the pressure gets to him, and he can't take it. Like, he suffers. He's somebody who's clinging to a injury or something, or illness. I got something crazy going on behind me. I don't know what it is. I might, you know, it all depends. I didn't know what was going on with that car. I had to get up out of there. Yeah, I'm trying to pay attention to this crazy car. But yeah, it was an interesting game. So on that note, congratulations, LeBron James. You played a tremendous game. You got the victory. All blessings to you. I'm out. Because I got to pay attention here. I don't know what's going on with this crazy car. You just donated $100. I'll see it and believe it. If you did, I'll come in here and say LeBron put up 100. But if not, LeBron, I'm gonna let the crowd know you didn't. I don't know what's going on with this car, but I'm finna get off the road and fool him. It goes.